Assalamualaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. In our today's lesson, we will discuss about the metallic and non-metallic character of the elements. As earlier, we have already learned that periodic table has been divided the elements into three categories, in which the one category we have metal, non-metal, and we have metalloids. So here we will discuss about the metals and non-metals. Mainly, when we have a look on the metals, we just see that all the elements that has the tendency to lose the electrons and then they changes into the cations or the metal cations. They can conduct electricity due to their property to lose the electrons or due to their property to have free electrons and changes into the make the positive metal cations. They are good conductors of heat as well as electricity. So this is the main property of the metals and the periodic table. You can see that the most of the mass here in the red we have all these are the metals. So most of the space in the periodic table has been covered by the metals. It means there are a lot of metals in the periodic table that have been discovered. On the other hand, the second thing of the metals it is the metal oxides. When metals reacts with the oxygen, they changes into the metal oxides, and when these metal oxides react with the water, they produces bases. A simple example for this we have here we have a metal oxide that is sodium oxide. When it reacts with the water, it changes into the simple base that is sodium hydroxide. So basically, metal oxides are basic in nature. When they reacts with the water molecules, they produces their respective bases. On the other hand, as the size of an atom increases, size of atom is larger. To remove the electron from the atom, it is also easier. Then we have the trend of metallic character in the periodic table. Basically, the simple thing is metallic character decreases from left to right across the period and it increases as you move down the group. Now, here we are going to talk about the group and in the period. And we have just simple seen there when we move in group from top to bottom in the periodic table, the metallic character simple increases. And when we move from left to right in the period, it decreases. So what is the reason? The main metallic character, it depends upon the atomic size. When we move from top to bottom, the atomic size or the size of an atom increases. So that's why metallic character also increases. On the other hand, when we move from left to right in the periods in the periodic table, the metallic character mainly decreases. Now, what is the reason that metallic character decreases from left to right? Because the size of an atom or the atomic size decreases, and the distance between electrons and the nucleus also decreases. So we have to provide more energy to remove the electron. And in the group 1A and group 2A, all these are the metals. And then next further on, if we have the group 5, 6 and 7, 5, 6 and 7, these are the non-metals. So the metallic character changes into the non-metallic character when we move from left to right. So that's why the metallic character decreases as we move from left to right and increases move to down because the atomic size increases. In the first group 1A, we have hydrogen, then we have lithium, then we have sodium. So moving down, the atomic size increases. In turn, the metallic character of the metals also increases. Next, we have the non-metallic character. Let's have a look on what will be the trend of the non-metallic character. Simple, the non-metallic character, it increases from left to right in the period, because moving left to right, you can see that the non-metals are increases. So in this, the light one, these are the metals, these are the metalloids, and the white one are the unclassified non-metals. In the yellow, these are basically the real non-metals, and these are the noble gases. As fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine, all these are the non-metals, and when we move from left to right, their tendency to accept the electrons increases. And the main property of the non-metal is they are non-conductors. They cannot conduct electricity because they do not have free electrons. Only they can accept the electrons. And when we move from top to bottom in the group, the non-metallic character decreases from top to bottom, because when we move from top to bottom, as the atomic size increases, and when we want to add the electron, then it is more difficult. On the other hand, the elements having non-metallic character are also said to be electronegative. Now, why they are called as electronegative? Because they can accept electrons, and when they accept the electrons, they will be changes into the anions. And anions are basically negatively charged ions. As these are negatively charged ions, so that's why they are known as electronegative, because they have affinity for the electrons that will be added in their valence shell. So they can only accept the electrons, they are non-conductor electricity, and they form acidic oxides when dissolved in water. Their oxides are acidic because they produces acids when they get dissolved in water. And the simple example for this we have here SO3. When it adds up in the water, it produces sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. So its oxide are basically acidic in nature. So the non-metallic character of the elements also depends upon the size. As top to bottom, the atomic size increases. So there is an inverse relation between non-metallic character and the atomic size. When atomic size increases, then non-metallic character is going to be decrease from top to bottom. So this was a simple overview about metallic and non-metallic character and its trend in the periodic table. I hope you guys understand. And the next topic we will discuss about the melting and the boiling points variation of elements in the periodic table. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.